Today's episode is brought to you by Regenerate RX, #1 telehealth company in the U.S., licensed in 50 states. True Shield certified products, NAD+, aids in cell regeneration, anti-aging, and reduces brain fog.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ricky Rebel Unfiltered show live at MB Studios here in Westlake Village. Yay! It literally is Ricky Rebel Unfiltered because guess what? The filter doesn't work on StreamYard today, so this is my face. Yay! No filters. And at the end of the day, you know what? That's what the show is about. This show is about being real as we can be in this world. And it's fun. It's fun to be real. It's fun to have fun. It's fun to focus on the positive things in life. I've been really doing that a lot lately. And one of the things that happened with this new path that I'm on, living very positively, thinking about focusing on what's good about my life, working with Dr. Marissa Pay on our show that we do live syndicated on NBC News every other Friday. It's called Straight Talk with Dr. Marissa and Ricky Rebel. And on that show, she's taught me how to be a lot more positive, and it's really had an amazing effect on my life. And one of the things that it did was I recently got asked to perform at this amazing fashion show called the IFSM Fashion Awards, and look what I received after I performed on that show. Best performance. And there was a woman there that I met, and actually I didn't meet her at that fashion show. I met her on this amazing show called the Mañana Latina show, and it was so fun. I went there, and they have this huge studio in downtown LA, and everybody spoke Spanish. I felt right at home, because I am Spanish, to the point where I've never even had like an English conversation with my grandmother on my father's side. So I felt I was having fun. They're playing music, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I started dancing, and she was showing off her amazing collection. She is a fashion designer. She is so much fun. And we immediately clicked with each other. And so without further ado, I want to bring Sara Bouret onto the show, the one and only Latin diva.
Yay!
Yay!
So excited to be here. Oh my goodness.
So happy to have you. My gosh, how are you?
Super happy, extremely happy with everything that has been going on recently. Oh my God. I mean, it's the result of hard work paying off. And the amount of congratulations and the invitations and so on is a little bit overwhelming, but also sees a lot of gratifying emotions.
Amazing. Tell me about your, how did you start in the industry, and what, inspired you to do what you do?
It's uh, it's quite a journey. As a child, I always identify myself as a diva, but I grew up under the eye of a public Christian family.
Mm,
Therefore, I had to renounce to my dreams and everything that I wanted because it didn't add up or it didn't align with the family values and the projection. Um, Therefore, I continued a different path. But it wasn't until 2 years ago when I decided that it's enough. It's time to start living my own life. I
mhm.
started by acting small roles here and there. And as I'm placing myself in small roles, people are asking me, how long have you been acting? Like,
Mm,
I just got started.
yeah.
And their reaction is, oh my God, you're so good. And one thing led to the other one. A few months later, April last year, I was invited to just casually walk the LA Fashion Week. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it took me by surprise. I used to
Mhm.
model for a bit back in the days, in the 90s in Puerto Rico, my hometown. But I thought it was going to be, I thought it was going to be just casual for a weekend. That weekend translated for month, weekend after weekend, being
Wow.
invited to work for different designers because they like my old school style. And
Mm.
at first, I was flattered that everybody was invited me until they mentioned, "Oh yes, oh Sarah, the Latin diva. I love her style in the runway. She is so old school." And I was like, "Wait a
Mhm.
minute, what do you mean by old school?" Um, when I got the compliments and how it compares my old school walking with the updated ones, I told myself, I need to remove the label. And then I went on a modeling camp with Coco Rocha, and she brought me up to speed. Up to speed. You know, Coco Rocha, international top model,
Wow.
and it was a journey. Month later, I decided I wanted to design for the public because for
Right.
a few special events for myself, I used to design my own dresses, my senior prom, and things of that nature. After I launched the collection, it was just a boom. Boom.
Really.
It's been exactly a year that I am nonstop presenting, modeling. At this point, I have two collections: Phoenix Couture, the one that you met, and I also have Candyland, which is more fun and more relaxed. Both collections have experienced an amazing acceptation. And as you can see, I mean, last weekend we made history. Me personally, I
Mm.
feel so overwhelmed with everything that happened. I'm still pinching myself, like, how did all
Yeah.
this happen? You know,
I love
it was about a year ago also that I was invited to provide some models for the Mañana Latina, and it just led to one weekend after the other one after the other one. And also, it has been a year that I have officially my Toquecito de la Moda fashion segment in Mañana Latina.
mm. So here is your
Yes,
Phoenix Couture
Phoenix
colle-
Couture.
collection. I love it. Amazing.
In that collection, I currently have about 40 pieces. I
Wow.
presented 21 on that show.
Larger than life.
Thank you. And
Those flowers.
it is a vision that I've been planning for several months now, that I wanted to
Wow.
present the
Look
collection
at that.
under a choreographed runway.
Mhm.
And that's what we did. If you notice, um, all everything that we did, we conducted in that room, it was previously choreographed and planned how they were going to walk at the rhythm of the song. If you notice, I selected Beethoven, the Fifth Symphony, under the salsa rhythm,
Mm.
something different.
Right.
Also, everyone who came out the runway, it was previously choreographed from the duos. The every piece in the collection represent a part of the story of my life. That is the
Mm.
reason that I named the collection Phoenix Couture,
Mm.
because it's the rebirth of my myself, my identity, the new Sarah, Sarah that has nothing to fear, Sarah that
Mm.
I am me. I am not who I was in the past, framing myself or withdrawing from opportunities because of what people might say. Because I'm on the Christian family, I'm still a Christian. I have my relationship with God, but
Yeah.
that doesn't have to say that I need to refrain, especially a talent that was given to me by God. Because the talent of
Yeah.
design and all of that, why not just share it with the world? Thank
Absolutely. That's us on the show, the Mañana Latina show. So they have you on regularly, huh?
you.
To
Yes.
awesome. Are you their fashion uh, go
The
to
fashion segment every Friday. So
every Friday?
every Friday,
How
in which
fun.
includes a lot of preparation. In order to have this successful 10-minute segment, it started with me ahead of time, reaching out to designers to put them in the schedule,
Mm, mhm.
and then uh, checking which models are suitable for this designer collection, because some designers they prefer certain type of heights and sizes. So all of that is preparation throughout the week in order to have a successful 10-minute segment on Friday,
I
between
see.
selecting designers, the models, hairstyles, and everything else. Yay, that's
And
my
that's where we
baby.
met. And
Yes,
who's
and let me
this?
tell you, your participation is one of the most is the second most ranking when it comes to audience in my segment.
Wow.
When it comes to the ratings, the public acceptation and trending,
Oh,
you're the second
wow.
one.
That's amazing.
So
I didn't
we're
know that.
bringing you over and over
Yay. Let's
again.
get like, I definitely want to come over and over again on the show with you.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Thank you, Matt Met Fury. He says, I like you, Ricky. I like you too. Thank you, Met, for joining us. Please tap the screen, share the live broadcast, and gift if you can. We love to have some gifts, super chats, if you're able to. Super chat on YouTube. Much appreciated. We have ES Classic Soul. Stop by to say hello, and I love you, Ricky. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have Patricia. Hello. Hi, babe. Checking in with all of you. And we have a Jujubee. Shout out to Jujubee. Hi.
Hi, Tutabi.
Yeah, Juju. All right. It's fun. This is this is a fun show. It's very relaxed. It's just me talking to my fans and on Facebook
Love
and
it.
YouTube and X and letting them know like what's going on in my life and the beautiful people that I'm meeting along the way. And you're definitely one of them.
Thank you. It's
I
so
love you,
amazing to be here.
Anthony. Love you endlessly.
Anthony.
Yep. AJK. He's a VIP rebel. A VIP
Nice.
rebel. Yeah, he's been with me for gosh, and my life and my career like since 2012. I met him on tour. I was on a tour opening for Blood on the Dance Floor, this band, and he was there in the show, and he's been a fan, a loyal fan ever since. Stopping him while waiting at my doctor's appointment. Oh, that's good. I love that. Well,
You,
I hope it's for a
you
good
better
thing.
soon.
Take care of yourself. Yeah. So Sarah, what's your sun sign? I never asked you.
Say it again.
What is your astrological sign?
Oh, I'm a Scorpio. My birthday is tomorrow, by the way.
Hey, oh my gosh, happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been celebrating
Ah.
since the beginning of the month.
You been what?
I've been celebrating, in anticipation. As soon as the month gets started, I'm just pampering myself.
You're pampering. I love
Yes,
that.
just gifting myself. I got myself a fancy gift last week.
What'd you get?
I got a puppy, import from Croatia.
Oh, oh my
She's sleeping
gosh.
right now. Diva. Her name is Diva.
Diva. Cassie
Yeah.
Diva.
I used to have this same breed and she passed a month ago and I was falling in depression and I said, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm not gonna be crying. That's not what my dog would like. So I
Yeah.
just contact another breeder and I got
Oh,
it last week. Let me get it for you. Hold on a second.
okay, okay.
Wait.
Wonderful. Oh, Anthony AJ wants to let everybody know that they should stream Ricky Rebel
Say
on
hi to
all
Diva.
music platforms. Hi, Diva. Hi, Diva.
Hey,
How
hi,
are
hi.
you?
I know she's white.
She's cute.
Yeah,
What?
it's more like a wolf, more wolf than a dog.
It's more wolf than a dog. Wow.
Yeah. But you
That's
know what?
amazing.
This breed is so special. Get
Mm.
there. The one that I had before, I trained her to walk the runways with me and for the session.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw. Remember that one dog that was in the show? Wasn't that amazing? Like it was
Yes,
trained.
yes, yes. I know. Yeah, I know that one too. Can't remember her name now. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the one that I had before Luna, also I used to bring her with me to photo session and runways. Yeah. So now that's the plan with Diva, and
Yeah.
also I was in the middle of developing some script for Luna, my other dog, a program for children. So now that Luna is no longer with us, I'm gonna bring Diva into the project.
Oh,
So
so
yes,
good.
there are so many projects that I'm working also as a producer.
Yeah.
I'm currently um, in post production for two films that I've been shooting in Texas, in El Paso.
Amazing.
For me, it's all about bringing a purpose, behind the glamour of everything.
Mm,
So one of the films that is in post production is 22 Weeks, which is an action film.
okay.
And the beginning of the film is gonna blow you away because I'm just punching and kicking one of the guy in my cartel because I
Fun.
him cheating on the familia. You don't cheat on the familia.
No.
The leader. I played the leader of a Mexican cartel in that film. Super
Awesome.
exciting, but it's also meant to bring awareness on domestic violence.
Mm.
And that's one of the film. Another one that I'm also in post production is called Lucky Seven,
Okay.
uh, and also it's kind of a action suspense film.
Mm.
Uh, and I play a psychologist for the police department,
Okay.
and that one is also to bring awareness also on children's trafficking and so on. So
Oh, that's
uh,
great.
everything that I do, it has to come with a purpose. It's just not for the
Hmm.
glamour of it, you know. Um,
Absolutely.
and I show you a little bit of the project that is coming up very soon for Couture.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. The Fall Couture show.
The for Couture show. We are on finalizing editing for the 5 episode that we shot, and that's coming out very, very soon.
Cool.
And then next week, I am launching Coq de la Reine, fashion entertainment magazine. I wanted
Wow.
to launch it for tomorrow, but we're still missing few details, and I don't want to rush it. I want it to be out perfectly, even though it will be a little bit delayed after my birthday,
Yeah.
but that is okay.
Cool. Wow. This Scorpio, you're just like on top of it. You're like boom, boom, boom. Like high, like what do you call it? People that are just really accomplishing a lot of things. Um, yeah. I love that.
Yeah, I call myself a female version of Tornado Taz.
Like a Tasmanian devil. Um, well, it's that Scorpio intensity energy. They're very attractive. Um, I'm very attracted to them. My man is a Scorpio. Um, they're very hardworking. They're they're also like no BS, right? They're just no BS. It's like
Transparent. What you get, what you see is what you get.
what you see is what you get, and you love people like that too. Like you want me to be that way with you. You want everybody to be honest, and
Yes.
that's amazing because that's my favorite quality in human
Hmm.
beings are like, can you handle the truth? Like, can you,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Like you said gracefully and said with love, and but can we work together? Can we be on, can I trust you to be on time? Can all these things, and it's like
Exactly.
it's little details like that that the Scorpio really really honor in themselves, but also in other people,
And we
hold
have high
accountable.
expectations. Yes.
Yeah, you do. And they make great actors. Scorpios are wonderful actors. They're wonderful like artists. They're amazing. So I have a
Yep.
lot of Scorpio in my chart too, by the way. And I'm very
So you know how to behave around Scorpios.
I do. I do. My Venus is in Scorpio, which I'm really proud of. I'm like, oh, that's such a great placement. Venus is the love and how you attract people. It's Venus in Scorpio for me, which is wonderful. So I love like a Scorpio, and then I have a Scorpio in Mercury, which means like the way that I think like a Scorpio as well, which
Hmm.
is cool. Uh, so what else? What? So tell me about the Fall Couture show because I would love to come on that show with you as well. So
Yes, you
we can
are scheduled for the next round of shot. Yes.
amazing.
So, first of all, before I forget,
Yeah.
congratulations because you were the winner for the best performance
Thank
last
you.
weekend on the IFSM Fashion Show. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a match for you. I got the best designer.
Oh, look at that.
Yes,
Winner, baby.
let me. Yeah, best designer. So excited about it.
Your designs
We
are
have to take it
crazy,
together to
amazing.
engrave it to place our names on it.
Yeah, your designs are so creative and cool. They'd be good for my Vegas show. I just came from
Yes,
my Vegas
actually, you know
show.
what? And we spoke about yes, that's the clip left to your Mañana Latina. Left to
Yeah,
your Mañana Latina post. I posted the award. Um yeah, that one.
there was something here I wanted to look at, like some of the designs that are just look at this. Like this is very larger than
It
life.
took a long time on that one because by hand I added ostrich feathers on the bottom of the dress and throughout the corset. It has a lot of hand sewing labor in most of my pieces. That's what I love about my collection
Mm,
because I'm an overthinker in and it's like my mind goes too fast. So working on the collection, it helps me concentrate and slow down. I'm
Mm,
good at working with my own hands. So I come with the design, I cut, and then I kind of sew by hands and then bring it to the seamstress so that then she can professionally bring it into life, and then back to me, so that I get to by hand to all of the little details, the rhinestones, the feathers, the roses. Those three are the main components of my collection, and
wow.
everything has a meaning in the designs. That
Mm,
one took a lot of work, a
yeah.
lot of work.
I love
Uh,
the blue feathers in the bottom. It's
yes, it has two tones of blue feathers and gold feathers,
mm,
and that dress is worth a fortune. I'm really proud of that.
mm,
That is the most expensive piece of wardrobe within the collection.
crazy.
Uh, I'm super, super proud of that one. And it's just like everything. When you take a look at the collection, I'm telling the story of my life.
Mhm.
But then when I come at the end, it's like the crescendo, the momentum of what really is happening at my life at this point. Um, and that piece also represents me. There was a time when I was a singer. I have my own orchestra in Puerto
Oh,
Rico.
cool. That's
Yes.
fun.
And then I got inspired on the Cuban dancers, the cabaret.
Yeah.
And that's when I came up with that design,
Wow.
based on the Cuban cabaret dancers, with a lot of ruffles.
Beautiful.
I really like that one. That
I
piece
do
is
too. I love it. Tell me about this
the
one.
coral angel. Yes, the coral angel. It's a mix of things. I really like the coral
Mhm.
color, and also um, is the time when I was in the military. I was
Wow.
stationed in for Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas.
Mm.
Uh, so being a female and kind of shy, but I wasn't really shy. It was me with my English barrier at the time,
Mm.
that I played to be shy. So people thought that I was shy, like an angel. Don't more like fallen angel. So that's what that dress represents, is kind of an angel, and also the cowboy hat, representing the time that I was stationed in San Antonio, Texas.
I
So it's a
see.
mix of the story. Yeah, every piece has a story.
That's so cool. I love that.
Butterflies. That is the first piece of a third collection that I'm going to launch next year, which is going to name Monarch.
Mm.
And that specific piece represent childhood memory. There was a time in my life that I lived in Dominican Republic for 7
Mm.
years, from the age of until 7. And every spring, we were counting the days for spring, because in the garden, especially in our house, we have a huge garden, a lot
Mm.
of roses, all kind of flowers, and it was so beautiful to watch the butterflies
Mm.
coming to sit on the roses, and then the wings were um, flapping slowly, and when they finally set on the rose, then it will bring all both wings together. That
Mm.
was the appropriate time to just catch it with the tip of the finger. Boom.
You
Then
grab
once
'em.
after I catch it, I just place it in my hand or my arm flat, and you press a little bit, and then it flies away, but it will leave a tattoo, a colorful tattoo in your skin, because it's a pollen transfer.
A pollen
So
transfer.
yeah,
Wow.
so that was that dress represent, and pretty much the entire Monarch collection when I launch it next year is about those fun childhood memories catching butterflies in Dominican Republic.
I love that you made art out of your life, your history. That's really fun.
Yes. And don't
It's
get
really
me wrong, there are
beautiful.
pieces over there that they are very sad, but you know what? It's just bringing the best out of everything, out of every situation. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I love that piece. That one is
Yeah.
inspired on the divas of the 60s. Especially there was an episode of I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
And I really I Love Lucy as a
I do
child.
too. I do too.
And one of the wardrobe was a little bit similar to that one, but that was my inspiration.
That I would love to wear that those flowers. Those gloves, those are cool. I,
Yes,
I
yes.
love all of the
There's more
flowers
with it.
actually.
Yes,
The
I'm gonna come up with a lot more than that. That's the
This,
king. Yes, I
yeah,
love that piece. The king.
cool.
And that one is a lot of hand sewing, all of the color, all those rhinestone one by one. It's a lot of hard work. And
Wow.
then on the cape of the roses and the feathers and rhinestone one by one by one.
Jeez. And you're
And
doing
it's
it one by
heavy.
one by yourself?
Yes, yes, yes. No, actually, I had help because
You had some help?
it was we were running a little bit behind the schedule to presenting last week in September at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Uh, so it was the day before we were catching the plane
Oh my
that
god.
that piece was not finished. It was between me, my seamstress, and
Oh my
at the
gosh.
time my boyfriend. That we were all three sewing pieces and trying to get it ready. So we were putting
Wow.
in the luggage and just go to New York. It was a lot of fun.
How
Yes.
was New York Fashion Week?
Oh, amazing. It was so good.
Yeah.
It actually was my first time ever in New York Fashion Week and being able to
Yeah.
present the collection. It was just amazing.
That's
It was a great
huge.
experience.
That's
Yes,
huge. Yeah, New
yes,
York
yes.
is so much fun. Fashion
Fantastic.
Week.
Oh, yeah. So
Beautiful.
much fun. Oh, that one is really, I call it the watermelon candy.
Yeah.
And that one is, I came up with a dress for my birthday last year that I wanted to do something fun. And
Mm.
I came up with that design. And then I worried to go, I was invited to the after party for the Golden Globe. And
Uh-huh.
oh my Lord, all photographers, everybody was on top of me just taking pictures of that
Of this
outfit. It
dress,
was
the watermelon.
the watermelon. Yes, the watermelon
Mm,
candy.
watermelon
I love that
candy.
outfit.
Yeah, I like the
Yes,
color
my
juxtaposition.
sister didn't understand the design when I
Mm,
presented to her. She couldn't understand it. And like, okay, no worries. So I cut everything, and then by hand I sew it, and then I brought the first piece to her, and she
mm.
was like, "Okay, I get it now. This is complicated, woman. Where did you get that from?" um, but we got it done,
So
and I
fun.
really love the color combination of that one.
Yeah, I do too. It's really nice when on the color wheel, when you put opposites on the color wheel,
The
it's just a
fuchsia with the
beautiful
aqua.
dynamic or a beautiful contrast and appealing to the eye. For instance, if I
Ye-
wore this blue with like an orange
Yes,
opposite, it would like
yes.
really pop, make it come out. And I love to do that color
Yes,
play.
absolutely. So beautiful.
Look at the wings.
Oh, yes. That piece I made it specifically for this show. There are several pieces that I made specifically for this show. This piece, it represents the new male pieces that I brought for this show. Represents during my time in the army. I used to spend a lot of time separated from my son because I was
Mm.
deployed. So every time I return home, I would spend as much time as possible with my son. In between watching films at the theater, we would go to a theater and watch minimum three movies, just
Oh,
from one cinema to the other one,
yeah,
and also then spend a lot of time playing video games.
yeah,
Uh,
together.
so, together, yes. So this piece specifically, it represents the dark angel
Mhm.
out of video games. Uh, it has a lot of rhinestone in the bottom, and then on the back. Although for the show, I wanted to have these humongous wings. The actual coat on the back, it has also rhinestone angel wings as well. So whoever
Mm.
buys them, he gets to have. You will see, it has a angel wings on the back. So that's beautiful uh outfit that I really 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 like.
Yeah.
And it's inspired on one of the characters on Tekken.
And Tekken. Oh yeah, I remember that game. I love
Yes,
Tekken.
there's
Yes,
another
there's an
piece
angel character in there. Yeah, there's an angel in
yes, it
Tekken.
just in this time I made it dark. In Tekken it was white. I made it dark. I made it black on this one.
I see. Very
Yes, there's
cool.
another one from Tekken as well too.
There was one. It's so funny because in my show I do boys and sometimes girls. Tekken. There's a character. There's a girl that like does this move with her hands and she shakes her butt like this when she wins. And so I took that
Nina
choreography. Nina. Yeah, yeah.
is my favorite. Nina is my favorite character. I
Holds
play
it
with
like
Nina all the
this and
time.
she moves it like that. She's like,
Yes.
I won. And then so
Yeah. Nina Williams.
I took that move and I put it in my show. It's been in my show ever since.
I'm
I
working on a wardrobe inspired by Nina because that's my favorite character.
Nina, I love
Yes.
Nina. Yeah, she was
Let me
very
get my
beautiful.
power supply because my battery died. Just 1 second.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Hey everyone, if you're watching, we are live, Ricky Rebel Unfiltered, and we're having so much fun. Just having fun. Looking at fashion, and we're with Sara Bouret, the Latin diva, and we just have befriended each other. And I'm getting to know more about her. You're getting to know more about her. Where it's just so much fun. And I also want to say a shout out to the people who are commenting. Thank you so much for your comments. Give us some likes. Make sure you comment and share this live broadcast. What's up, Patricia? Happy birthday on the 23rd. Coming up, babe. We got Morales Vlogger. She says, nice. And Zach says, the wiener, LOL. I don't know why you say that. I don't know why you say that, but hey, we love it. We love all interaction. It's fun. It helps the algorithm, right?
It does. It definitely does.
Yeah, yeah, so cool. So what I'm doing on this Saturday, I'm hearing a little echo. I don't know why. So what I'm doing this Saturday is I'm going to be inducted into the American Entertainment Hall of Fame at Warner Brothers Studios.
Congratulations.
Thank
Well
you so much.
done.
All this great stuff is happening for us, right? And my parents are coming. We got my dancers. We're performing. We're going to be doing three. I'm going to add another song. We're going to do 3 songs in 5 minutes, which is pretty interesting. So I got to cut my music up in a certain way to make that happen. But 3 of my most important songs, really, because I was signed to a boy band. I don't know if you know my history. I was in a pop group called No Authority. We were discovered by Michael Jackson, signed to his label, and then later on, I did an album with Madonna's label, Maverick Records, and they put us on tour with Britney Spears. We toured with her. So those are like my, you know, beginnings into this industry, this wild industry, and it was a big beginning. But I'm telling you this just to give you an idea of like, where my background is and what I've been through, because I can see in your life you've been through a lot of different, I call them like eras. You've had a lot of eras,
I know
right?
some of the women in my agency, they tell me, "Oh my God, you have lived like 7 lives already," like, and still counting.
And still
And you know
counting,
what? At
right? And
the
we're
end of
never
the
going to
day,
stop.
yeah, don't stop. Whenever I encounter an opportunity in front of me, I don't even think it once. I just jump on it. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You're on it.
Tomorrow I'm turning 53 years old. So proud of it. And I'm telling you, I have travels many countries. I lost count actually. And I've just done every opportunity to experience something new in life. I just go right at it. I served in
That's
the army for 6 years. After that, I've been working in sales, international sales, and that allowed me. I speak several languages as well, and
mhm.
just everything. Go ahead and do it. The only thing that you're taking with you is your memories. That's it.
Period. Period. That's amazing statement. I was going to say, and your life is a testimony to that. I was going to say, talking about your time in the military. What did you learn through that?
Oh my God, everything. Let me
Seriously,
tell you,
I had a
growing up in a
feeling.
Christian family, but on the other hand, my father taught me to be a tough girl. I'm the only girl out of 4 children, so I have 3 brothers. So I was sort of a tomboy as well. Latinos, we grew up in a sense that nothing is given to you; you have to earn it. So
Hmm.
for that reason, basic training for me, it was like a walk in the park. It was like, why are you complaining? We do, at home,
This fun
you
stuff.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, Luna, don't bite. She's playing with it.
No bitey, baby.
Yeah, she's biting the power cord. you go. And so when everything physically, I went mentally prepared for that. I knew it was gonna be physically was gonna be difficult and tough. And my my recruiter always told me never take anything personal, especially in basic training. Don't take it personal. You know,
I
it's part
love
of the
that.
training. It's
I
part
love
of the
that.
training.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I've really struggled with that concept, especially when I was a kid. Not taking things personally is a very difficult concept to understand and to grasp, right? Because it feels like it feels personal when somebody criticizes you or your art or
But when
your
you do, then you don't grow.
anything, but you don't grow if you don't take it in. And it's actually a beautiful thing. I saw something on Reels yesterday. Somebody in the industry, it was a big acting coach. She told them, she's like, when you fail, it's like a gift. It's like
Yes,
it's a gift where you can, that's where you grow. She's like, you cannot grow unless you fail. So
absolutely.
you must love to fail. You must
Hmm.
want it. You must need it in order to become better and become stronger.
Yes,
Is it
and
kind of
grow a
like
thick
that?
skin. Yes, I love it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let me tell you, when I was in basic training, I saw big guys crying, literally crying. Big guy. I'm only 5'4", and I saw guys 5'3" and more. Big guys, huge, crying because they couldn't endure the basic training no more. The physical training, it was exhausted, you know. And I remember once a drill sergeant asking, "Why are you crying? Look at yourself. She's not crying. Why are you crying?" And I was like, exactly, why are you crying? You know. And then, you know, today, it's been a year that I also started my own agency. I have a boutique model and talent agency. And to the models that I sign up, I always tell them, just make sure if you're coming to my agency that you have a thick skin for criticism.
Mm,
Because everything that I said, I say it because I want you to grow. I want you to be the best version of yourself. So I get to monetize from you. Because at the end
right.
of the day, that's what it's all about. And this is the reason that in all of my businesses, as Latin Diva, my logo is the diamond. It's for a
Mm,
purpose. Yes, diamonds are beautiful, but there is a tough process to achieve the diamond. A diamond is just a raw carbon. But in order to become a diamond, you have to endure heat and pressure to become a diamond. So when I tell models in my agency, after they sign up, we go on a one-on-one consultation to come up with a plan, you know, your journey to become a diamond. And I always warn them, my thumb has no filter. I do not mean to be rude to anybody, but if you want to be successful in this industry, you need to be willing for criticism, constructive. Because
mm,
at the end of the day, what I want you to be is to be the best professional that you can be, the best diamond. I'm going to work hard to make you into a diamond, which means you have to go through the process. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy,
right.
but that's the price we have to pay for success.
Right. And some people can't hack it, baby.
Yes, some people cannot have it. They cannot handle it.
They don't
Yes.
like it. They don't like the heat and the pressure, and it gets on them, and
And the
it
hard work,
hard
like,
work. Look at you, like sewing all those things, and I mean, I mean, it is like intense. And at the
and
photos, and ah,
and then I barely sleep, you know, because I embark in so many projects, all of them, that I'm every day I'm doing something. I'm busy with something, and then people ask me, "Oh, I would like to do this like you do, or like you do. I would like to do this and that." Sure, I. But what dedication do you have for it? Because for everything you have to draft a plan. It's like right now, Ricky, you have your show. But ahead
mhm,
of time, you invited me to be in the show. You didn't wait for last minute. Oh, who am I going to invite to the show? How am I going to make this successful? Preparation, discipline, make a plan for everything.
yep.
You know, when I was departing the army,
Tell me.
I made a plan, what I wanted to do, how I want to work for it. You know, while I was in the army, I was also going to college. It was a military program for people within base camp to be able to also attend university. So there were tents inside the base camp where we were allowed to go to college. You know, I
Fun.
wanted to be an international executive, but that's not going to come from above like a miracle. You have to go through the process. You have to go to college. You want to travel the world. You need to learn languages and so on and on. Make you want to be a successful model. You need to learn from people. You need to, watch your diet, coach. And some people think because they took a workshop once or an academy once, that's it. No, everything, every day you have to keep improving on yourself. Everything in every industry is a process. You have to keep on updating yourself, because if you
Mm.
don't, you're going to fall behind. You're going to be updated, just like me last year when they telling me, oh, she looks beautiful, she works beautiful because she has the old school style. Like, no, I don't want to be labeled like that. Now I get to dictate how I'm going to work. As a matter of fact, I don't have neither the old school style nor the new one. I developed my own style.
There
And
you
if you
go.
take a look at the video, I developed my own style of walk, which I call it like the flamenco matador. And
Ooh.
that's why what I do. Yes, we were shooting the show, and
Mm.
then I'm gonna come up very soon. It's on the editing now. It's gonna be a 1 hour special. We're gonna
Mm.
be presenting the rehearsals, the casting process, and also the behind the scenes, and then it's gonna end it up with the runway video.
Mm. I
The
love matadors.
Yes. So I wear the cape of roses, and then that's swinging as if it was the matador cape when you're facing the bull, the toro. So I
Yeah.
swing it like that, and it's a heavy cape,
Cool.
so it requires practice with the pink cape. Because I don't know if you noticed, I wore two changes of clothes in the
Yeah.
runway. I came out first in pink, and then I went back and changed to the gold one.
Got it. Got it.
Yes, because
This one.
this one exactly.
Yeah.
um
So
when
you did the matador walk
the
in this.
matador style with that one. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Very
the
cool.
matador style. Yes. And I forgot, I was planning on bringing some castañuelas, but then I was so busy that I forgot to put them in my bag, but that's okay. I was, I don't know if you know what castañuelas is. It's I have it here.
Not castanets, right?
Spanish instrument that the
The
flamenco
like
dancers
this.
plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here,
You click them.
I have to
Oh,
do the title.
cool.
Yes. So I was planning to bring them in a little bit in one of the swing, kind of play them. Uh,
Yeah. Very
yes, I
cool.
don't yeah. So that's what makes the Phoenix culture so different, and we are not there yet. This is just the beginning. My goal is to present a complete choreograph, different runway experience. I want to bring
Mm.
like the Cirque du Soleil of fashion shows. Not
Yeah.
only you get to see a beautiful collection
It's a
and a
show.
story piece by piece, but also the way that we present it with the music. Like every time that you flick a piece of wardrobe, it's going to be synchronized with the momentum, the crescendo, exactly. The
Mm.
crescendo with the song. One of my models, David, he posted a quick clip when I'm wearing the pink cape, and then I turn as a matador, boom, boom, and I'm flicking. It was so satisfying to be able to see it when he
Yeah.
posted, like, yeah. My editor sent me this morning uh, the runway already edited. Like, yeah, that's beautiful. Hold it right there because we need to finish incorporating some other videos into that project, because then again, it's going to be a 1 hour project for people to experience what really takes for a fashion show. It's not just sitting there and watching models coming up and down. The
No.
preparation, the rehearsals, the casting process. Why some models don't get casted?
Yeah.
That's another thing. You will be able to see while we were casting models for IFSM. I brought my crew,
Yeah.
and then we are talking amongst each other between designers, and they were telling the camera, model is beautiful, but brought the wrong shoes,
Right.
or it has the height, it has the shoes, but the walk is not there.
Mm.
There's many things. Or sometimes you just have everything. Like I found beautiful models that meet the height, the walk, everything was there. But the size was not the appropriate for me. Because as you can tell in my collection, I my for when it comes to female, my collection range
Right.
uh in the medium sizes because I'm a
Mm.
Latina. I like models to be more curvy, so it will be more attractive. Uh, I I make few sizes size small because in general that's the average the most popular size within the industry. But I prefer to select model size medium because then if I place my wardrobe in a size small model, having to be able to adjust it to that model, you miss so much. Like for
Oh,
instance, the watermelon candy dress.
yeah.
If I place a small model in that dress, it's not gonna work at
Oh,
all.
really? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
because it's a
Makes
curvy.
sense. Yeah,
It's curvy.
if it's too stick figured, it's not gonna look
Yes, yes. And
great.
then if she's too skinny, the dress is just gonna fall. And even if I adjust it to the model, then it's gonna look straight and it's not
Mhm.
gonna look beautiful. That dress is meant to be shown with a hourglass figure.
Correct.
And that's the case with so many dresses. There were some other dresses. I have beautiful pieces that I didn't bring to the show. Although I have the clearance to present up to 30 pieces, but because the models that I wanted to bring, they were not available for rehearsal, and I didn't want to bring the average runway. I didn't want my models to just come back and forth with a three poses seconds and back. I wanted to present the choreography, and we did. And we did something amazing. And it was worthy because that's the reason that we got Best Designer of the
Yeah.
Year.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So yes, it's an adventure, bringing each piece is, like I said, each piece represent a story.
Mm.
When you take a look at the pose, the the duo
Yeah, the
that I
duo.
have it, yeah, I have two duos. One is the colorful duo, the albino with the Chinese. That one, yes. So
Yeah.
there's a story. Everything has a story. The story behind that one is that specific look both belongs to my other collection, Candyland. But I wanted
Uh-huh.
to bring them this night over here because I wanted to have that eye popping reaction when they walk out.
Right.
So Candyland represents childhood memories again. I love candy as a child. So in Dominican Republic, my father used to bring bucket of candy for me just to give away to all of my neighbors, and we were just having fun. So that's
Yeah.
part of it. And then on the other hand, I brought Marcus and Angie together to represent the assassins duo in Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of a colorful version of those duo in the Matrix.
Neo
And
and Trinity?
no, the assassins, the assassins that were
Oh.
after Neo.
Oh, yeah, the
Remember that there was
albino,
one,
the
the
albino
albinos,
twins.
exactly. Yes, that's the
Very
reason that
cool.
I put Marco next to Angie. And for that reason, even the makeup, if you take a closer look at their makeup, everything was plan for this runway. I came up ahead of time with who are gonna be working with who, what was gonna be the choreography, what they were gonna be wearing, hair and makeup, everything. It meant something for this runway. It's a complete story from the beginning to the end.
Got it.
Even the choreography, as they're walking down, then they what I call the challenge dance. They walk around facing each other, like challenging each other, and then they face the public, and then by synchronization they get to display the cape, and then they leave, and then they took off. So it's a complete story, and I'm so satisfied how they executed. It was really beautiful the way they did. So
I love
that's
that you
that.
care
That's the
about
one.
the all of it. Like, I love that you care so much about the choreography. Because I grew up as a dancer. I used to dance with Marguerite
I saw
Derricks,
that.
Debbie Allen. I played a matador in Debbie Allen's show at the Kennedy Center in a ballet called Pepito Story. I played Pepito.
Okay.
It was like my first real um, big show by myself. Um, I ever got booked on, and it was with, of course, Debbie Allen, who gave me. I was on stage like for 90% of the show, and then at the very end, I had like a 10-minute number by myself solo, and I played like a matador, and I was dancing for this girl to make her feel better. To She was sick, so I danced to make her happy, and it was a really beautiful story because Pepito felt alienated from his peers because he liked to dance and they all liked to play, the more like just the regular things that like baseball and all of that sports and stuff, and he wanted to dance, and they made fun of him, and so he felt very different. But in the end, his gift was what helped her um, feel better and to come alive again. So I feel like that story, for some reason,
It's
is
beautiful.
is something that is in the Sarah Bouret
Yes,
world.
absolutely. Yes.
Sarah Bouret, and even the beautiful book that it came with the book, and there was a narrator, and it was like beautiful flowers in it, and it was just so well illustrated. I think you would really love that story.
Absolutely, yes. Yes. And for me, all of my inheritance, from the Spanish to the Latino to the French and everything, I just blend everything together into Phoenix Couture. And that's how I kind of expressed myself, and all of the good and the bad experiences. But everything is what shaped me into the diamond that I am today. And then again, we're not done yet. This is just
We're
the
not
beginning.
done. We are just beginning.
We're just like
And,
getting started.
and on that note, thank you so much for joining the show. You were
Thank
awesome.
you.
Such a wonderful guest. So much fun and so informative and just full of wisdom. Where can people
Know
find
that
you?
you're coming back to Mañana Latina. You're coming
Yay! I
back.
can't wait. Let's do a dance
Some of the
section
plan for next year,
segment.
I'm going to be presented Phoenix Couture in London, Milan, and Paris next year. So
Wow.
a lot of
Exciting.
work ahead of, yes.
Oh, awesome. Sarah, where can people find you?
Latin Diva CEO on Instagram and Facebook. For those interested in working with me, also my website, latindivaceo.com. If you're interested in modeling or be part of the agency as a talent, there's a lot to do, And like I said, I see talent and potential in people, so we get to train you and provide you with all the resources. Just make sure that you have the thick skin for
Mhm.
pressure. But absolutely. Thank you
Very
so
good.
much, Vicky. It was a wonderful experience.
Thank you so much. Everyone, if you're watching, you could follow me at Ricky Rebel Rocks on all social media platforms and go to rickyrebelrocks.com for more information in the Rebel world. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week.
Yay!
Next week, Ricky Rebel Unfiltered live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST. Thank you so much to my sponsor for sponsoring us, MB Studio Productions, also for this beautiful studio, which, by the way, I think you need to really um, I'll link you up with the owner of this. His name is Brian. He's wonderful. Anyway, love you guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye, Sarah.